Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Imam Ahl Sunnah, the Imam of people of Sunnah. You know, subhanallah. Imam Ahmad, the halaqa used to be right after Fajr. So what he used to do, he used to go earlier to be the first one to come to the masjid, to be sitting in the front of the Imam, so he can get the knowledge right straight from the Imam. Doesn't come late, comes first one to learn. When he was young, he memorized 25,000 hadith. Akhi, when I say these numbers, you know, if we ask all of us, how many hadith do you know? 5, 10, 100? Out of this 100, how many hadith do you know the sanad and the matn? You know the sanad. The sanad means who narrated the hadith. Okay, you're gonna find a big chain until you go straight to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You're gonna mention like 4, 5, 6 names until you come to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imagine you memorize 25,000 hadith with that way. Is that something easy? It's very difficult. Very difficult. That was the Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, subhanallah. Imam Ahmad made Hajj 5 times. First time he was 13 years old. But let me tell you something. Out of these 5 Hajj, 2 Hajj, he made them walking. Walking. Akhi, wallahi, myself, when I was preparing the lecture about Imam Ahmad, I felt like this my first time, you know, giving the story of Imam Ahmad. And I keep wondering, what kind of person is that? To go and make Hajj 2 times just walking? They don't have road, they don't have the walking in the desert. One of his trip to Sana'a, in Yemen, you know, he walked and he kept losing the way. Okay, and each time he loses the way, he made a dua, Ya Allah guide me, and subhanallah, Allah guides him. And the 3rd time, he was out of food. He found people there are collecting the fruit from the trees, and he said, guys, can I work for you? Why? Because I want to buy food. Can we give you food for free and go? He said, no, I can't. No. I can't get food from you. So he worked with them for a couple of days, so he gained some money, so he bought food to continue his trip to learn the hadith. That was Imam Ahmad, ya akhi, subhanallah. He married when he was 40 years old. He refused to sit in the masjid and give the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam until he reached age 40. When they asked him why, he said, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam became a prophet when he was 40, so I'm not capable to give the hadith of Rasulullah before the age 40. For 30 years, he did not argue with his wife. He let everything go. How many times we fight with our wives? Not fight, arguing. A lot. But for him, he had the mission. I'm not going to go and have this debate with my wife about food and clothes and door. Come on. He was beyond this thinking. 30 years, I did not argue with my wife about something like that. So imagine the Imam of Ahl Sunnah, the people of Sunnah, he worked to collect the seeds from the caravans when they leave. He worked as a tailor. He worked as a carrier, carry stuff on his shoulder. He worked just to write the stuff, you know, to people because he had handwriting. For him to become an Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Akhi, subhanallah, these people, when we talk about them, wallahi, I say that word, it's an honor for us just to mention their names. Just to mention their names. But I don't want anybody to misunderstand. They are human. They are making mistakes. Because we don't want it to have this. Some people, when they follow a madhab, oh, I follow Imam Ahmad and I follow and everything. No, actually. They are human. With all what I said, they are making mistakes. The only one doesn't make mistake who Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. As he said, كُلٌّ يُؤْخَذْ مِنْهُ وَيُرَدْ إِلَّا صَاحِبَ هَذَا الْقَبْرِ. You can give, you can take whatever, but you're going to make mistake because you're human. except Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. With all that, he used to pray a lot and he used to hide his ibadat. Can you believe it, actually, when he reads Quran at home, when his son entered his room, he used to close the Quran? And his son says, Dad, why you stop reading? Continue reading. He says, no, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, subhanAllah, he's hiding his ibadat. He had ikhlas in his heart. One day, he had no money to eat. He had no food, no money. So he went to a person, he said, listen, take my bucket, like a little jar, take it, keep it with you and give me some food until I give you the money back. I just wanted to show how poor he was, subhanAllah. But his nafs wasn't, mashallah. So he took the food and he bought this bucket with the guy, and then later Imam Ahmad came to him, says, okay, I have the money. Take the money and give me my pocket back. And he said, I have a problem. He says, what is the problem? He said, there is another person did the same thing as you, and he left his pocket here, I don't know which one is yours. So take whatever you want. He said, no, I'm not. Are you sure which one is mine? He says, no, I'm not. He said, fine. Keep the pocket, take the money, salam alaikum. He said, please. He says, no, I can't. Then later, after a couple of days, that person realized which one exactly, is the Imam Ahmad's pocket. So he went to this, I'm 100% sure this yours. He said, listen, I cannot take something has doubts. So you had doubt about it, I can't feed myself something has doubt. Keep the bucket, you got your money, we're good. Do you have this iman, akhi, now? Do you have this belief now? Subhanallah, as I say, these people, subhanallah, when I keep talking about them, I can't believe, subhanallah. And Imam Ahmad was the student of Imam al-Shafi'i. Imam Ahmad was a student of Imam al-Shafi'i. But guess what? And Imam al-Shafi'i himself, he used to say, Ahmad, please, when you get any authentic hadith, let us know, because you have knowledge about hadith more than us. Yeah, subhanallah, that teacher talking to his students. If you get any authentic hadith, please tell us about it. You have knowledge about hadith more than us. That is why when we talk about Imam Ahmad, we say he is the faqih of muhaddithin. The one has fiqh and give it to the one who is giving hadith. And he is the muhaddith of the one have fiqh. So he's the one has the hadith for the one teaching the hadith for the one has fiqh. Ya subhanallah. This is Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, akhi. Subhanallah, is a person, he sacrificed his life to learn the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All the four ulamas, they learned the hadith, but Imam Ahmad, he was more than three of them. He just his life was to collect the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was ready to go anywhere to collect any hadith from Rasulullah. One day he met an imam. He was about to go to Yemen and get knowledge from him there. He met him in Mecca. And then the one was with Imam Ahmad. Alhamdulillah, now the imam is here. Get the knowledge from him. He said, no. My intention is to get the hadith from Yemen while he's sitting in his place, not while he's in Mecca. I can't take knowledge from him here. I have to go to him. The knowledge doesn't come to me. I go to seek the knowledge. That was Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, subhanallah. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullah khairan. We continue with the next time, inshallah.